Meanwhile, India and China held in-person diplomatic talks in New Delhi on Wednesday. Both the sides discussed disengagement at the remaining friction points along the line of actual control in Eastern Ladakh. The troops are locked in an over 3-year confrontation at certain points, even as the two sides completed disengagement from several areas following diplomatic and military level talks. The 19th round of high-level military talks will be held at an early date to achieve the objective of restoration of peace and tranquility in the border areas. The Indian Foreign Ministry said that both the sides discussed proposals for disengagement in a frank and in a very open manner. The ministry added that the restoration of peace and tranquility will create conditions for normalizing bilateral relations between both the countries. The key meeting took place under the framework of Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination on India-China Border Affairs. The previous framework meeting was held in Beijing on February 22nd. The Indian delegation was led by the Foreign Ministry's Joint Secretary for East Asia. The other side was led by Director General of Boundary and Oceanic Affairs Department of the Chinese Foreign Ministry. Remember, the 18th round of high-level military talks between the two sides was held on April 23rd. Back then, both the sides agreed to stay in close touch and work out a mutually acceptable solution to the remaining issues in Eastern Ladakh at the earliest. Days later, the Chinese Defense Minister Li Shangfu visited India to attend a meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. On the sidelines of the SCO meeting, Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held a nearly 45-minute bilateral meeting with Li Shangfu. The Indian Defense Minister stated that China's violation of existing border agreements eroded the entire basis of the ties between both the countries. On May 4th, Indian Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar conveyed to his Chinese counterpart Xinjiang the importance of resolving the border row. A day after the talks, Jaishankar said that the situation along the border in Eastern Ladakh is abnormal. He added that India-China relations cannot be normal if the peace and tranquility in the border areas is disturbed. Now, the Eastern Ladakh border standoff erupted on May 5, 2020, following a violent clash in the Pangong Lake area. The ties between the two countries nosedived significantly following the fierce clash in the Galwan Valley in June 2020. The 2020 clash marked the most serious military conflict between the two sides in decades. The two sides completed the disengagement process in 2021 on the north and south banks of the Pangong Lake and in the Gogra area.